What up guys, Miguel here from Yugatech, and we're back with another smartphone roundup video. Today we're diving into the latest smartphones that arrived in the Philippines during the first quarter of 2024, all priced between 8,000 to 10,000 pesos. The bare minimum? Having decent displays, ample storage options, and reliable performance. But in this price range, we found some of the best smartphones with nifty features and even great cameras. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Starting off, we have the Realme C67, a great choice for capturing nice photos and decent videos on a budget. At the rear, it boasts a 108-megapixel Samsung ISOCELL HM6 camera along with a 2-megapixel depth sensor, so expect the camera to take photos with nice sharp details and nice bokeh. You can also capture stable videos thanks to its ultra steady mode that supports in-body stabilization. Flipping to the front, it sports a 6.72-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD panel with a smooth 90Hz refresh rate. Powering this device is the Snapdragon 685 chipset paired with 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of internal storage. As for battery, it gets the usual 5,000 mAh battery paired with 33-watt charging. The Realme C67 sets you back only 8,700 pesos for the 8GB plus 128GB combo. Links in the description box below. Next, we have another 108-megapixel shooter, the HONOR X7B. It sports a 6.8-inch Full HD Plus IPS TFT LCD display featuring a 90Hz refresh rate and uses a Snapdragon 680 chipset, 8GB of RAM, and 256GB of internal storage that is expandable via micro SD. Complementing its triple camera system is a 5-megapixel ultra-wide and, you guessed it, a 2-megapixel depth sensor. The best thing about this phone is you get significantly longer usage time with its 6,000 mAh battery paired with 35-watt charging. You can snag the HONOR X7B today for just 8,999 pesos. Huawei has also made its way on this list with the Nova Y72. Coming in at 9,699 pesos, it's a bit pricier than the X7B with a few similarities. It has the same 6.75-inch HD Plus IPS TFT LCD panel that gets a 90Hz refresh rate, but this one runs on an in-house chipset, the Kirin 710A. Configured with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage, which is also expandable, albeit using Huawei's proprietary nano memory card slot. Cameras are a downgrade though. It packs only 2 rear cameras with a 50-megapixel main shooter alongside a 2-megapixel macro lens. It also sports a 6,000 mAh battery capacity but only supports 22.5 watts of charging. Now, jumble the letters from Y72 and we get the Vivo Y27s. Sporting a 6.64-inch Full HD Plus LCD with a 90Hz refresh rate and runs on a Snapdragon 680 chipset. You get flexible storage options with either 128 or 256GB trims, both having 8GB of onboard memory. At the rear protrudes a dual camera setup consisting of a 50-megapixel main shooter and a 2-megapixel secondary lens. Battery is rated at a 5,000 mAh capacity paired with 44-watt charging. The Vivo Y27s currently sells for 9,999 pesos. Last but not least, we have the Redmi Note 13, bringing a solid feature set akin to mid-range phones at a very accessible price range. It boasts a 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display and can reach up to a 120Hz refresh rate. There's even Gorilla Glass 3 sandwiched on top. Inside is a Snapdragon 685 combined with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of expandable storage. This phone also carries a 108-megapixel camera with electronic image stabilization support for 1080p video recording, and completing its triple rear camera system is an 8-megapixel ultra-wide and a 2-megapixel macro lens. Battery-wise, it gets the usual 5,000 mAh capacity with support for 33-watt charging. The Redmi Note 13 is currently priced at 9,999 pesos, and if you want to see our review on that device, you can check it out here. And that about wraps up this list. Which phone do you think is the best pick out of the bunch? Let us know in the comments section below. But if you found this video informative or if it helped you make a purchasing decision, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of our future uploads. Be sure to visit yugatech.com and follow us on our socials. That is Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, this has been Miguel, and I'll see you in the next one.